Dear students, welcome back to Meridean Overseas. We are here with our international US universities team who are here to solve out all your queries. So I'd like to take your attention to introduce my team. Niyati ma'am, who has helped us in bringing our international university teams here. And we have Mr. Alejandro, who is
representing a lot of great universities. I'm the program manager for 5 different universities today. Western New England, Adelphi, University of Dayton, and Cleveland State University, and the amazing University of Wyoming. Amazing destinations to study in the United States.
Wow, I love the energy. And we have Ms. Dana, who is representing.
Hi everyone, I'm representing University of Illinois at Chicago, University of Massachusetts in Boston, top tier 1 public research universities, and our amazing University of the Pacific in California with campuses in San Francisco and Stockton. We will talk more about today about University of the Pacific.
Thank you so much, Dana. And we have Mr. Ronald, who has got a lot of questions from students and So let's begin with the questions.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds lovely.
Thank you. So our first question will be by Mr. Ronald.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the question is for both of you.
Okay.
So either one of you can take initiative and go ahead with it.
Sure.
So most of the students would like to know what are the benefits of paying the initial deposit.
Absolutely, if you don't mind, I'd love to take that.
I'm giving to Alejandro.
Fantastic. So I will sum it up with one word: commitment. Because the commitment that you do when you actually put already an investment into your education, it proves a lot. It echoes into what are your next steps in life and making sure that you're not only committed, but that you're ready for that return of investment that's going to come after that initial deposit. So without a doubt, it helps on every single angle. It helps you to plan out a budget. It helps you to be able to make sure that the people who are taking your visa interview know how serious and committed you are, as well as for the university to know what your desired plans are and for your commitment to that university. That always creates so many different opportunities for you to be able to not only go to that university, but also shine in them and get more opportunities, not only with scholarship opportunities, but also just with job opportunities after you graduate.
Okay. So again, I would have a cross question for you, Alejandro, here.
Yes.
So the question again is why the initial deposit? Because there are many other universities who do not require deposit and are offering similar services.
Absolutely, and I do understand that. However, we are committed to making sure that our students are not only prepared, but also ready for that commitment. Our universities are top tier. It's top tier universities, and we want to make sure that the students are coming are absolutely prepared and committed to the greatest opportunity for them to go into the United States. This is why we want to make sure to not only up that visa success ratio, but also to guarantee you an absolutely great opportunity once you arrive on campus through commitment to the actual university.
Okay. Thank you so much. So would you like to add anything?
I would also like to add one thing. When they apply through Shorelight and pay the deposit, they get a full service like enrollment services manager, where we also provide mock visa interview sessions. We make sure that all the financial documents are ready. We also have student success counselors who do help students with the pre-arrival steps when they connect, and we have a person from India because it is an international student going first time to study abroad. So we have a person in India who connects with them and helps to set up their accounts, even set up their SIM card, airport transfers. All of these small things makes a big difference when the student arrives abroad, whether it's a graduate or undergraduate student. So they have 24/7. These people don't sleep during the orientation. They are available on WhatsApp. That does not happen in the traditional university. It's 9 to 6, but Shorelight team is there for you to support your students in any case. Even we had cases when the officers can ask questions, they can call us. We would be there to support them.
Amazing. So students, please take a note of it. Along with us, the Shorelight team and the direct university team is also going to train you for the visa interviews.
Yes.
So again, my next question from our directly asked students. So if a student has his or her profile completely ready, I mean all the documents ready, but still the English proficiency test is pending, can he or she lodge an application?
That's a very good question. We often see these applications for undergraduate students. You can launch an application and we can provide an acknowledgement letter, at least for students to know if he is academically qualified. But still, to get an offer letter or conditional offer letter, students will need to do the English language exam. Depending on the universities, it can be IELTS, TOEFL, or Duolingo. You will have to check for each university profile.
Okay.
Amazing.
Great. Okay. So the next question. Most a lot of students keep applying and they have a peculiar question in common. So, what are the chances of getting a scholarship with Shorelight?
Okay,
So, where do you start? You can start.
Okay, for the scholarship opportunities, it's a very good question. We have a variety of scholarships provided by Shorelight, but it's actually also, the Shorelight is in partnership with the universities. And you will even, for example, we work with the University of Illinois at Chicago, and you will find that on UIC's official website, they have mentioned that Shorelight is their official partner and we do recruit students directly to UIC. And for some universities, we provide up to 4 years scholarships. And also we have scholarships that are for 1 year, but through the Shorelight, once you confirm your seat, you have a higher chances of getting a scholarship. And the scholarship certificate will be provided within like 5 days once the student confirms the seat. Yes, and of course, scholarships are very competitive. Again, all of them are merit-based, but we know that, as Alejandro said, all the universities are tier 1, and the students who apply to Shorelight usually have the high profiles, so we have seen a tremendous success in scholarships as well. And also, if students apply directly, it's a little bit complicated process. And when they apply directly, they go in competition together with the whole world. And there is one small department that will be assessing the scholarships. But because we have a direct agreement, we can assess your scholarship request in a very short term.
Absolutely. Yes.
Would you like to add?
Yeah, I'd just like to add, I think Donna just said it perfectly. This is one of the main advantages of going through Shorelight, to be able to go to our universities and our scholarships, and also just the amount of scholarships that we are able to provide for our students. We know how needed sometimes they are, so we work accordingly. Different programs might have even higher scholarship opportunities. For example, a master's in computer science at New York at Delphi may have even $7,000 per year, making it extremely affordable. Or depending, of course, for undergraduate students who might need that extra help, we have other certain universities that have more scholarship than others. So, of course, there are scholarship opportunities for every single one out there.
Perfect.
Amazing. So students, I think you must have taken a note of it, but again, I'm going to remind you that universities are offering scholarship from 1 year to 4 years. I mean, you can get a scholarship for 1 semester, 2 semesters, and also for the complete 4 years. Now, think of it. I mean, if you want to go to US, then what else do you need? Okay, so let's go to our next question. So my next question is, there are many universities in India who do not understand the term of transcripts. We have in India, it's usually considered as semester-wise mark sheets or consolidated mark sheets, but they do not understand the term transcript. So what do we do there?
Very good question, and I think we come across with this question from students very often. Transcripts are actually the mark sheets, and final transcript is a consolidated mark sheets. But in some universities, we do require individual semester-wise transcripts. Like, for example, for a master degree at UIC, they're very specific. They ask for individual semester-wise transcript. In some universities, the consolidated transcript for like University of the Pacific will be okay, like 1 page with all 4 years GPA. that's fine. So basically, don't get confused. Your mark sheets is your transcripts.
Absolutely. I wanted to add to that as well. Just the main reason that we require transcripts, pretty much for all of our universities in the United States, is we want to make sure that you're set up for success, making sure that you've taken the courses for the according master's or undergraduate program that you're going to, mostly for the master's, of course, because that's where you're going to have your transcripts, and at the same time, accommodate. Because sometimes there are a lot of programs where you're able to get in, but perhaps you haven't taken the prerequisites. And we want to make sure we provide them during the first semesters for some of our universities. For example, Western New England's computer science program, any undergraduate degree can apply, as long as they have less than 25 backlogs. So by checking those mark sheets, we're able to assess and be able to provide the according prerequisites that are shown in the transcript. These are the benefits of being able to have the transcripts in hand, setting you up for success.
Okay, great.
One thing I want to add here. So in this answer, there was one very, what I would say, cherry on the cake that you gave us. And which is like Western New England University accepting up to 25 backlogs.
Yes.
And like, wow.
Yes.
And the same
And at the same time, any undergraduate
Yes.
Yes.
can apply to
Bring your applications to Meridian and we have Shorelight.
And to highlight also, just since we opened the backlog question, something that Donna and myself have is many of our universities actually have unlimited backlogs, because we understand that a lot of students perhaps need that extra support. And a lot of the universities want to accommodate. We want our students to come to the United States. Some of the examples that come to mind for myself are University of Dayton and Cleveland State University. Unlimited backlogs, no GRE. So that's just a great opportunity for the Master's in Computer Science program. It's fantastic. For University of Wyoming, we have unlimited backlogs as well. This is just why it's such a great opportunity for any student that is worried, oh, I might have too many backlogs. Not to worry at all. We have options, and I know Donna has options as well.
Yes, and since we spoke about computer science program, we also have a computer science program at University of the Pacific, which is in California, and it's very close to Silicon Valley. And we also accept computer science program students with any background. Even if you had a degree in art, you can still apply to computer science at University of the Pacific. And we have no limits on backlogs. There is no GRE, no GMAT, and even another great news is we do accept 15 years of education. Often we have students with degrees of 15 years,
Yes.
and in some universities it's challenging, but at University of the Pacific, we have done the evaluation and we can accept students for any program with 15 years education.
Amazing. So guys, you have a amazing option, that is University of the Pacific, who is accepting 15 years of education with any numbers of backlog and any degree, right? Yeah. So great.